Mwen pote yon nouvel leçon pour nous jodi an. How are you guys doing? We have a new lesson today. We have a new class today. And it's gonna be simple. It's gonna be simple, very, very, very simple. We use this title to name someone, how to call someone, whether they are women or whether they are men. We use these titles, and we are going to demonstrate how to use them properly, appropriately, how to use them. You can just use them if you want, but if you want to be correct, if you want to be grammatically correct, if you want to be correct in the way you call people, so you must know how to use them. Now, I have 5 of them for you on the board. This is Miss, Ms, Mrs, Mr, and Sir. Okay, we have Miss, Ms, Mrs, Mr, and Sir. Now, it's easy to say them. Oh, hi, Miss Janet. Hi, Miss Joanna. Hi, Mr. Paul. Now, when and how to best use them, I'm going to explain it to you in details how to use them. Miss, as you can see on the board, is for young girls and unmarried girl or women. Okay, if the girl, in generally we use Miss for female. Okay, that's it, we are clear on that. Miss, MISS, is used for female only. Okay, there's no debate on that. There is no debate, it's clear for female. Now we use Miss for young girl and unmarried women. Let's say they are from 8 to 15 or to 19. You use Miss for them. Hi, Miss Darling. Hi, Miss Joanne. Hi, Miss Mirta. Okay, they are young. If you don't know if that woman is married or not, you best use Miss, because you are not sure if she's married. You don't want to mess up with the title of her name. You just use Miss. Hi, Miss Martin. Because I don't know Martin. I don't know if she's married or not. I use Miss. Hi, Miss Martin. In general, we use that for women, okay, and for kids underage, when they are not mature, when they are not adult yet. Okay, when they are not adult. If someone is not an adult, you use Miss, and in general, you use Miss. That's the basic way to do that. Now we have Ms. You use Ms as well. It's natural for you use Ms for every woman, every single one of them. If you don't know, you just use Ms. Now they can be 30, they can be 50, they can be 80, they can be 90. You use Ms. Remember, I just said you use Miss for young. If they are young, like if you say young girl, 12 years old, you cannot say Ms. It's Miss. Hi, Miss Julie. But if they are over 30, you use Ms. And for unmarried, and if you know for a fact they are not married, you use Ms. for them. Like yesterday, I saw Ms. Rebecca. All right. Yesterday, I saw Miss Rebecca. Rebecca is probably 30 and up. Okay, and naturally, you use that for women in general. Okay, now when do you use Mrs.? You use Mrs. when you know for a fact that lady is married. Okay, and you use that for her. and you use it with the last name. Okay? Hi, Mrs. Anderson. Okay? That's for the last name. And you know they are married. You use Mrs. Okay? We have Miss for young girl, and unmarried. If you are not sure if they're married, you can use Miss. Like for young, when they are young. But you use Ms naturally for every woman. Every woman you use Ms for them. And if they are unmarried, like let's say you see someone from in their 20s up, or probably late 20s up, there is no Miss. You are Ms. But I'm not sure if you're married or not, so that's why I refer to you as Ms. Now, Mrs., they are married. They are married. They are taken. They are no longer available. You don't know yet, but they are no longer available. For the sake of this sample, we'll use that. They are no longer available. And you have Mr. Mr. is natural for men. For any men, if you want to call them, you say Mr. Mr. Samuel, Mr. Jason, Mr. Paul, Mr. Peter. Whether they are married or not, you use Mr. for them. Et si tu as besoin de store sur Amazon, pas négliger contacter ou ka faire un commentaire en bas live ça, tout comme tout, ou ka faire un text message pour moi dans le numéro ça que c'est 563 284 2421. On capable aider ouvrir store sur Amazon pour capable vendre produits et faire l'argent, faire petit pour pendant ou dormir, pendant un voyage, pendant faire tout bagay. Now you have sir. Yes, sir. Sir, you use this title in reverence of respect. When you have respect for someone, you can say sir. And when you don't know their name, you use sir. Let's say I see someone on the street and we are walking, or I saw someone at the bar. I don't know your name. I say sir, because I don't know your name. I don't know if you are Peter, if you are John, if you are Timakak, if you are Izo, but I call you sir because I don't know your name. Okay, I hope this is clear. Now, let's do a recapitulation in Creole. We have Miss, Ms, and Mrs. Pour moun ka pa prendre créole yo, anglais créole yo. Nou gen ça, qui c'est Miss, ça nous dit Ms, ça nous dit Mrs. Ou utiliser M-I-S-S là pour yon, pour ti moun, pour demoiselle, avec moun qui pas marié. Pour demoiselle, teenager, avec moun qui pas marié, ou utiliser Miss, M-I-S-S. Ou utiliser Ms, que c'est MS, naturellement pour toute fille. Le on fait dans la rue, ou par contre s'il marié, s'il pas marié, il semble jeune, il semble grand monde, ou j'utilise Ms. Il prononce Ms. The Z sound, son Z. Ou utilise Mrs. pour moun qui marié. Le ou moun dans la rue, qu'on est marié, ou parallèle Miss or Ms, but with the Mrs. Mrs. Robert, Mrs. Edward, Mrs. Pierre, Mrs. John. Ou utiliser signati moun, signati mari moun. Généralement les moun yo marié pour te signati mario, but ou utiliser signati. OK? Et puis Mr. c'est pour men, c'est pour garçon, ou utiliser que soit moun marié, que soit pas marié, que soit moun jeune, que soit moun grand moun, ou ka utiliser Mr. pour les. Sir, ou utiliser sir, c'est les moun par respect, ou utiliser sir, reverence. Et puis l'on pas kon non moun. Si m'pa kon non moun, m'pa di hey Mr. What? M'pa di hey Mr. M'di sir. Sir. S-I-R. Sir. Okay? Parce que nous clair là. Et that's everything for today. Remember, we have Miss for young lady and unmarried lady. Ms for naturally you use that for women, and for unmarried women when you don't know their title you just use Ms. And you use Mrs. when they are married. They are mariés. Les yo pas disponible de yo encore. Les yo no longer available. When they are taken, you use Mrs. And you use Mr. Naturellement, which is ça pour tout garçon net. De première année à 90 années, which is a Mr. And Sir, which is ça pour respect. Et puis l'on pas connaît non moun nan comme tel ou dit Sir. Parce que nous clair. Ça, si mes questions, fais-moi connaître. Hello, sir. Ok. Mettez avec sir, parce que je ne sais pas qu'on non. Je ne sais pas qu'on est. Est-ce que c'est X? Est-ce que c'est Y? Est-ce que c'est Z? Est-ce que c'est Monsieur T, Monsieur M? I don't know. But sir. Okay. When I do not know the name of the person I'm referring to, I use sir. Lèm pa kon non moun ke m'a pa ke vle parler ensemble avec la moun mwen adresse ya. Lèm pa kon non mwen utilize sir. Like, hello sir. Would you please help me? Okay. I am in need and I saw a man and I asked him if he is willing to help me. I said, Mr. George is in the house. I know it is not someone else, but I know it is Mr. George. That's why I named him. I said, Mr. George is in the house. All right. It is not Peter. It is not Samuel. It is not Johnson. It is not Napoleon. But it is not Jamona. But it is George. All right, Mr. George. I met Mrs. Brown yesterday. I know for a fact that lady is married. I refer to her as Mrs. because I know she's married. I met Mrs. Brown yesterday. Sounds clear? Rebecca talks to Miss Sandra. Now, Miss Sandra can be married or not, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if she's married. We use Ms. We use Ms for her because we are unsure. We use Ms. Now, Mrs. is, I can use the same. Okay, Rebecca talks to Mrs. Sandra. I know for a fact Sandra is a teenager. Okay, she is underage. We refer to her as Miss. She's not married. Clear?